I want to share how mindfulness, how meditation helps us to be more observant with our inner state, our emotions, our feelings. Okay. So when we interact with different things, we can, practice mindfulness. For example, there are basically three different types of feelings or emotions. They are pleasant, neutral, or unpleasant. If you can, for now, let's do an exercise. If you just sit down or stand in your room or anywhere, and I will use some examples. Just try to look around. Let's say I'm right now outside seeing how a group of birds are flying around playing. When I open up myself, I'm mindful that I see the birds, of course, but I have a feelings of pleasantness that they're cute. This sort of like a subtle pleasantness arise within me. I notice that. Okay. So because we were so busy with our lives, sometimes with all these nuances, our subtle changes, we don't understand, we're not aware of. So that's why that when the big things strike us, when big emotions, like big events strike us, it can really catch us off guard. Another example is, let's say in your room or in your laundry room, in your bathroom, you see a huge load of laundry that needs to be clean and probably is overdue. You should have done it like last week. And then when you notice that, you have these feelings of blaming yourself. I should have done that, or I gotta watch two loads, I have so much work. These little sensations of inner state of irritation, discomfort, or blaming yourself. If we allow ourselves to feel, we would also notice this rise of unpleasant feelings. Although is no big deal, it's not like a big deal, but if you practice through meditation, through mindfulness practice, all these little activities in your life are practices that allow you to observe your inner state as you change from one state to another. Okay, and it comes very natural through meditation, and you will notice that you can use many different things to practice because it will prompt you. And all these things that help you is when you have to deal with like big things, you become more prepared, because through meditation you've gained the ability to observe not just the external environment, that things happen outside of yourself, but also because a lot of inner work has been done, you have the ability to go inward, helping you when, for example, when you are facing a terrible argument, you have the ability to pause, maybe find another time to discuss whatever you need to do, instead of get caught up into a terrible argument that hurts relationships. Just like, for example, in a lot of the news that we see when people are arguing between politicians, that could be because they're not really self-aware of their inner state as they're being attacked by the other side. Our natural impulse is to fight back and to argue back, but when we settle down, we notice those are probably not doing any good at all. So our natural tendency is to argue back because we want to protect our ego. So I think through meditation, it helps us to be more observant and go inward and see what we can do to make the best out of the situation for the whole. Okay, so I hope this helps. Thank you.